Alright, now for the fun question. I'm spawning in Babbage, which is my home location, and there's currently a bug that doesn't allow you to enter your hangar or call in your ship. The weird part is that every other elevator works. So for example, I can call in this elevator. That works normal. This is where it wouldn't work on the hangars. When I press lobby works always, so maybe it's just that. Perfect timing.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
These ones should work too. Yeah. This is what I mean. Like, I'm in New Babbage terminal, and I can press it. You can hear the click, but I'm not taken there. And then if I press the terminal, that's allowed. But I'm not allowed to go here at all. Which means that I can't enter my own hangar and actually leave this place. Which is so goofy because Babbage is my home location. But for the sake of argument, say I go to an American server or something instead of the European one I'm on. America or USA. Let's try it all over again. Just for the sake of argument. I want to see if I can go to like floor 3. Yeah, I can go to different floors.
Careful, doors are now closing.
pretty close. Nothing. I cannot enter my own hangar and get out of Babbage. But what's weird is that I don't have any other options, right? And if I go over here, I'm sure it's gonna work to the garages. I can go to... I don't know how many garages there are. But any of them I should be able to. So I'm gonna go to garage 7. Yeah, that works. Okay, garage. What's the highest number? 12. That also works. Right. Alright, originally when you want to use this, just call your vehicle in first and then you go to the garage you get. So let me try that with ships. Let me see if I can call my ship and then I go to my, or a hangar that it spawns at.
Please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Okay, I want to use the new Asgard.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Another day, another bug with this. Why does this keep happening?
Tired of travel?
It already happened in
Why
Pyro,
not
but
rest at the newly renovated
like there is no
accommodation
way to get out.
located downtown.
And by get out, I mean like off of the planet. I can't get out of the Babbage. I can go out of one of these garages. Say I want to use the
Be sure to explore
the
all
Dragonfly,
new
for
Babbage has to
example.
offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
I want to get my Dragonfly from Garage 7. Which normally you can spawn your ground vehicles in your hangar, in your personal
For the
hangar.
latest updates on ship availability and gate
So I wouldn't have needed to go here, but... So I have access to this. Yeah, that's how hoverbox are supposed to work. But yeah, I can leave the garage. I was gonna demonstrate that you aren't capable of flying upward, so you can't really leave the planet on your hoverbike. Which would have been cool because Tresor isn't really that far away. But instead, I'm just stuck in Babbage. And what basically happens is that I'm not allowed to do anything in the game. Like, I can't use my vulture, I can't use my golem, I can't really do anything. So now we've moved from EU to USA. Neither of them works for the hangar. Let's see if Australia works, so I can say that. If it works now, it's just the servers. Probably like bad servers I got into. It's so lame, because when Star Citizen works, it's such a beautiful, and it can be a fun sandbox. But the problem is that it's a huge if. It's not when. This is one game-breaking bug, and there are more. Another bug I used to encounter was when I was using the Andromeda with my friends, and we tried to do bounties and take all the bounties cargo, like any of the drugs or anything like that. And for some reason, the cargo grid didn't work. And not just didn't work, it didn't even want to go down from the ship, out of the ship. And I wish I was smart enough to record them, because a lot of these bugs, as annoying as they are, they look funny too. But yeah, it's basically, so the Constellation series is basically just Corsair, but with more cargo space. More cargo space for crates or like actual cargo, but if you want to transport a vehicle, the Corsair is better. So naturally we were doing cargo stuff when it didn't want to work anymore. And I just don't know how to deal with this game, man. There's so many bugs, and they're always like, if they aren't entirely game breaking, they're somewhat game ruining or immersion breaking, or just it takes you away from the whole point. I can't even load into Australia now. Oh. Actually, now that I think about it, I think like every free fly event, I'm trying to remember, but I think like every free fly event, they make it so that you can't enter the one of the hangars in Babbage. I think it used to be like any of them, but now that there's personalized hangars, you can't enter your own personalized hangar. Is it intentional? It seems convenient that I used to be unable to enter my my normal hangars, or like the normal unowned hangars way back. And now, conveniently enough, you aren't allowed to enter your
Capsule now
personalized
station.
hangar.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Another bug that used to be, like, assuming you could somehow or get yourself into your hangar, the ship you would call, because you had to call them from thermals the way you call in your ground vehicles. When you got into the hangar, you would only see like guns and landing gear hovering. You would only see them hovering, and there wouldn't be a ship because your ship would be destroyed. So there's been many different variants of Babbage and other spaceports not working, but also did my train just skip? Yeah, whatever. There used to be many variants of or there has been many variants of not being able to get into your ship.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers. Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Okay.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily. The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
Alright, I take it you're not allowed to use the Australian servers for this? Another convenient bug that trains aren't arriving? Is this the new Babbage conspiracy? That they are making free flyers unable to use Babbage? Oh, and now I'm not allowed to. I give up, dude. This game. I'm calling it the Babbage conspiracy.